Hi, my name is Diane Wilson, and I'm principal of Rexton Elementary in Rexton, New Brunswick. And our school has a population of about 270 students, and we go from kindergarten to grade 5 with about 15 classes and 20 teaching staff and 6 educational assistants.
Hello, I'm Jenny Walker and I'm Principal of Kellyville Public School. I'm part of the Department of Education and Communities, New South Wales, Australia. Kellyville Public School has 600 students in it and about 46% non-English speaking background students attend my school. We have 24 classes at Kellyville and I have over 45 members of my staff. At Kellyville Public School, we're very proud to be respectful, safe learners, and our motto is play the game.
Back in February, March of 2014, I received word that I had been accepted into the LEAP program and was going to be matched up with Jenny Walker, and the relationship began at that point. And so started looking at flights and arranging times that we could leave to go over to Australia, and we went over at the end of July, and we were there for about 2 weeks and stayed with Jenny and her husband Mark and their 2 daughters and their dog. We were matched very nicely, and so I was over in Australia first, and then Jenny's come to stay with us here just in the mid to end of September.
The LEAP program, Leading Educators Around the Planet, has been started from New South Wales, and I had the opportunity to apply to be part of LEAP this year. I was matched with Diane, and we're the first ones in New Brunswick to have the match, and it was a match that really worked out extremely well, both with families but also with our educational philosophies. Diane and I have had fantastic conversations about education, children, staff, and just the administration leadership roles that we play in our schools. One of the positive things that I've really appreciated from Diane is when she was in my school, being with her and her watching me being a leader in my school and having those deep conversations you can have with a colleague about how you do things and why you do things, and asking for advice in many ways and how you would do it differently. And it's fantastic that we could be able to do that across the world.
Mm-hmm. And in being involved with the LEAP program, I was matched up nicely with Jenny and met a lot of her colleagues and her staff and had, as Jenny said, great conversations about what was similar and what was different about our educational systems. But also, because of the LEAP program, we also were able to be involved with conversations from colleagues across Canada and as far away as Finland and the UK as well. So it was a very rich adventure into education. Some issues that would have not been discussed in our own country, but because you came together as a great sea of learners, the conversations were nonstop, up to late hours in the evening,
Yes.
Not just with education, but getting to know each other's families as well. So it's a very cultural learning experience, not just with regards to education, but across our cultures as well.
The other positive things with LEAP is that you just don't have your colleague in your school. You get the opportunity to go and visit schools around your area that they've got interest in, and you get to meet your colleagues too and have that professional conversation as well. Diane had the opportunity to visit many schools in our area, from very large schools to a very small school, but also have the Australian or the New South Wales experiences of what goes on in schools, our curriculum, our way we teach, and our outdoor learning areas.
And so when Jenny was over here with us in September, we were able to go up to the northern part of our district, up to Bathurst area. And as she's mentioned, it wasn't just a learning opportunity for Jenny, it was also a learning opportunity for myself, seeing schools and teachers that I might have known about for years and known the teachers, but not really being able to get into their schools until just recently. So that was fantastic. And I should mention, too, that it's not just about learning about what's going on and what's the same and different with our education systems, but it's also a chance to tour the land. We've been, my husband and I when we went to Australia, we were able to get in and around the area and get a little bit of sightseeing in as well. And with Jenny coming over too, we were able to take her to other provinces, Prince Edward Island, and we were able to do some things that were special sights and sounds of the Maritimes as well. Yeah.
I think it's an educational program, but also it's a cultural program. And I look at the LEAP is just the first step in the relationship I'll have with Diane and the Canadian system of education. It will be ongoing because this world is such a small place. We can Skype, we can telephone, we can email, and I'm sure our schools will be working together. So I'd encourage anybody to have the leap of faith to go into LEAP because realistically it's 10 days of work, but it's work with such insight. It's been the best learning experience I've had in many, many years.
And I would agree with that 100%. And in fact, the relationship that we've developed, the friendship that we've developed with our, not only between us, but our families as well, we're already making plans for what we're going to do together next summer. So you might see us across Canada.
Yep.
Yeah.